So, me and the boys need a virtual room to play card games in and to gamble away our life savings. Alright, it is important to me that I preface this. Today's work, gonna be a little bit ugly. We're worrying about color on a different day, so everything's gonna be drab and boring looking, but you gotta trust me, alright? This is all important stuff, alright? In all seriousness, blockouts are kind of supposed to be ugly, because all they're there for is to just give a rough idea of what the space is like, so that way you can make sure the proportions of the room are right. So with that laid out, I went ahead and started working immediately on the table, which is a pretty simple construction of just a cylinder that has a bunch of extrusions on it, is cut up into a quarter so that way it can be mirrored on the two horizontal axes, and then I just kind of messed around with it for a little while until boom, suddenly it's a table. And then for the chairs, it was like, I don't know, chairs have got legs, and then I made the back, and then it was a chair. Oh, and then I gave it armrests, you know, just because felt like it should have them. But now it's time to get serious for a moment, because I had decided to incorporate geometry nodes somewhere in this, and I decided to do that with the floor, and it was kind of scary because they're scary, and it was just... Alright, so it turns out making a floor with geometry nodes is not that difficult. So we got a cube, then you're going to subdivide it, then you're going to move it around, then you're going to array it, then you're going to array it again, then you're going to array it again, and then you're going to array it again, and then you're going to move it again. And then you're going to take all this nonsense here with the wave texture and the vector stuff that I don't entirely understand, but I took from a YouTube tutorial. And then you're going to hit that so it's got a little bit of like a wavy sort of texture on it. Then you're going to shade it smooth so that way it looks a little bit nicer. And we're going to go back, we're going to boolean this sucker so that way, you know, it just cuts off the excess, and then boom, it's a floor.
Well, that was another easy adventure for Spider-Man!
Anyway, so after that I made kind of like a janky like TV box setup with, you know, one of those like TV cabinets that's got the clearly broken shelves on it that no one's bothered to fix. So we did one of those. Also, you know, you need to have a door in the space. And you'll notice, fun fact, it doesn't have any hinges. That's because we're never going to really see it open or close in this, so who cares? And then after that, kind of went ahead, populated the shelves with some stuff, and, you know, did some like little extra knickknacks and doodads, and we're done. Now, I know it seems like I recorded a lot of that, but I actually have a list right here of all the things I forgot to record, and we're just going to kind of count them up. So we got the books and bookshelves, we have the ceiling lights, the cables and cords and all that sort of stuff, the paintings on the wall, the shelves themselves and the majority of their contents, the TV remote, the wall outlet, and then, the walls themselves. So that's somehow such a comically high number that I don't really know what to do with it. So let's just all agree to ignore that for now. Anyway, here's the final turnaround. It ain't perfect, but I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. And for the sake of comparison, we'll also bring in the original block out, just so you can see how the two stack up with each other. Now, there are still some things that I haven't actually gotten around to doing yet. Notably, we still need cards, we still need poker chips, the space still needs a ceiling, because I kind of forgot about that one. So there's still stuff to do, but we can put that off until it is time to actually add materials and color and texture to the space. And speaking of, I believe that is the next item on our agenda. But that's all for now. Join me in the next episode whenever I get around to making it, where we will go in and we'll make a few of the missing assets, and we will figure out all the colors and textures and materials and all that nonsense. But until then, goodbye!